Hi all, this is Rima. So today session is on error handling, how we can handle error when you're like when your bot is running on UAT machine or development or production machine, and if any error is coming, so in that case, how you can handle those errors that I'm going to tell you. So in the case of error handling, like RPA and automation is provided try catch finally. So by using this command, you can handle error. So once you handle the error, you can notify this error message and the line number where the error got. So those things we can inform to the support team so that they can come and they can remove those errors. So I'll give you the one example. Suppose your bot is running on UAT machine or production machine, and the main aim of your bot is like it is fetching some Excel file from your desktop and then it is processing, right? So suppose in future, suppose like that Excel file is missing on the desktop, it is not there and your bot is already scheduled at some time. So when your bot will search that Excel, it will try to open the Excel from that particular location. If that file is not there, then it will throw an error. Suppose if you have not added the try catch family block, so in that case your bot will go into the hang state. It will display an error message and the error line number in the pop-up on your screen. So because of that pop-up, your bot will not gracefully exit. Okay, so it will go into the hang state. I'll show you like how it will go into the hang state. Okay, so to overcome those things, like your bot, in the case of failure, your bot will gracefully your bot should exit gracefully, right? So in that case, we need to use try catch. Okay, so let's start with our session, and I'll explain you in both way. Like when we are not adding the try catch, then what will happen when we will add the try catch, and how we can handle those things. Okay, so let's start with the session. So first, I'll create a folder, and I'll make it name as error handling. Okay, and create the folder, and inside this error handling, I'll create a task bot. I'll make it name handling try catch. Okay, try catch. Okay. So this task is created here, and let's look for the some. Let's start with some small use case. Like my bot will open Excel file, and then it will close Excel file, right? Let's add only two commands. So what file we are going to open? So that I'll tell you. We're going to the RE folder, and yeah, so let's start with this file. Like our bot will, like main use case is like a bot will open this Excel file. Okay, so let's start this copy. I'm not going to search for like the I'm not going to search this Excel file. I'm directly opening this Excel file. If suppose if you're using the validation and all, then in that case our bot will not fill. Okay, if I'll check first, like if this file is there or not in this folder, then only it should open. So in that case our bot will not fill. Okay, and suppose if you're not handling that, we are not validating before opening the file, then what will happen? Okay, let's start with this one. So I'll use Excel command package, and in the package, I'll use open command. In the desktop file, let's browse that file. Copy the path, and okay, let's put manually here and delete double quote. My script is having header, box label, specific script is sheet 1. Okay, and yeah, default, and then close file. Close advanced accept, close this file. Okay, fine. So suppose like in this now it will not fill because this file is at this location and it is trying to access this specific sheet. Sheet name is sheet 1. So if I'll open this Excel file, then you can see that like you can see that here sheet 1 is available, right? So it will not fill. And suppose here you can see sheet 4 is not available. Only 3 sheets are available: sheet 1, sheet 2, and sheet 3. Suppose if I'll put here sheet 4, okay, so then what will happen? Let's see what will happen in that case. So sheet 4 is not available in the Excel file. Let's see what will happen. So I'll run this bot and let's see what will be the result. Yeah, so you can see here like bot is running and it will try to open the Excel file with sheet 4. So now it not failed. Let me check why it not failed. Yeah, you can see the bot got failed at line number 1. File was open, but it was trying to open the sheet 4. So sheet 4 is not present there. You can see is like you can see on the like on this screen it is saying unable to find sheet 4 at this location. Okay, and also it is giving the line number. This is the error description and this is the line number where we got the failure. Okay, so how we can handle this error. So like right now you can see this pop-up is coming. When we will manually click on this close button, then only it will like close this bot, right? So what we can do that to avoid this situation, like automations provided error handling mechanism, that is a try catch. Okay, let's start with that one, like how we can use and how we can handle this like message box. Okay, so just search here try error handling. Inside the error handling package, there's a try, catch, and finally. This use the try, drag and drop here, and put all the code inside the try block. Okay? Just drag and drop all the code inside try block and handle that error. Suppose any kind of error is coming inside this block, we can handle those things inside catch block. Okay, so see, all error we are going to handle, whatever error is coming inside this block we are going to handle inside the catch block. So here also suppose if any error is coming at second line number, if you want to continue with the next execution, so in that case you can select this one, but as of now I'm not selecting this one. So as you when our bot got fails, then on the message box two things were displayed. First is like line number, as second was like the error description. So let's handle the both in line number, error line number, and error message. So from here, you can see assign exception message and description part you can assign in some variable. So let's create a variable where we can assign. You can see error message is coming. Let's create and store that error message, the error description inside error message variable. Okay, and the line number only we can store into the number variable. Let's create a variable error line number. It will, and you can see the type is number. So you will store those number inside this error line number. Let's create and let's see and add one message box here so that it will display both the thing. Let me add one message box. So here I'll add error message and let's pass the value error. Yeah, error message and error line number. Okay, so see and convert this number into string because we cannot display number variable inside message box. So let's convert this number into the string. Yeah, done. Let's see, let's run again the same code. What it will do, it will try to open the Excel file with and it will search the sheet 4 over there. So see, this time we have not received that error message, that window pop-up we have not received, but this message we received because I have added this message. So, and you can see error message is coming. This is the error message and the line number is also coming here. So suppose if I'll let me close this file and manually I'm closing this file and close this message box after 5 seconds. Suppose if I have added this one, then after 5 seconds, this bot will close automatically. So here manual intervention is not required. If we are adding the try catch finally block in your code inside in your each code, in that case there's no need to handle like click on any pop-up manually. So see, after 4-5 seconds it will close, the message box will close automatically. Yeah, it will close automatically. So see, but our now it is working fine, right? So inside the catch block, what how like we can inform support team like your bot failed at this location, how we can do that. So in that case we have like several mechanisms to inform them. Say first is like send command, send email. So you can add send email command here. Once we get the error and it will go into the catch block, so we can send error message to user. Like we can add the address, like right now I'm adding the address, email address into and email.com. And here, suppose Outlook is installed on your system. So in that case, just put to subject you can put here, and in the message like you can type your customize your message body. But as of now, like let me enter the error description, error message, and error line number. I'll add both things. Yeah, and even like so once it will fail, it will send the error notification. And here also we can change this subject like error. Okay, subject will be, so a bot will send the error notification to like suppose right now I have added my email ID, so it will send the error notification to my email ID. Okay, what it will add error message with the error line number. So let me disable this one, because this send email command will not work on my machine, right? It is not configured. Okay, so second thing is like we can log, maintain the log of this error handling also. So like how we can do that, just type log to file, like it will append this error thing and line number to the log to file, like in the CSV file. Suppose if you are having the text file or CSV file, so there it will log. So you just need to provide the path here and enter the error message, error line number here, and what it will do, it will append that error line number, error message to the log file. Also you can do one thing. Suppose in this error handling try catch, like the name of this task bot is error handling try catch. So if you want to add this bot name also, like you have created a lot, like 4 or 5 task bot, and it is interconnected, like there's a parent bot, there's a several child bot. So if you want to know like in which bot it got failed, your bot got failed, right? So you can add this task name also in the log file. And in send email command also you can add the task name. For that we do have a system variable, that is a task name. You can see this variable you can add, and what it will do, it will provide you the this task bot name. Let me disable this also. Log to file is done. Okay, so last thing is like finally block. In the try catch, you can see that there's a finally block. What is the use of that? I'll tell you. Just drag and drop here outside of this error handling. Just drag and drop here, and see this catch block is coming. So suppose your bot is failing, then it is coming inside the catch block, right? So then what is the use of finally? When it will, like when your bot execution will come inside the finally block. So when like whether your bot is failing or not, like whether it is failing or not, your finally block will execute always. Like when it failed, it will go inside the catch block. Once it will display this message, then it will come into the finally block. And suppose your bot is not failing, okay, it is not failing, then also it, like whatever code you are going to write in finally block, then also it will execute. In the both cases it will execute. So let's see, let add that line of code. Okay, so see, in the case of error, when we got the error, this file was not closed. Okay, it was not closed. Let's handle this one in the finally block. Okay, once the catch block is executed in the case of error, then it will come into the finally block. Let's clean our desktop. Okay, so for that, let's add if condition. If this file is open, if this file is open, then let's close this file. So how we can check that? If condition, let's add if condition, and let's check See, and what application we are searching for. Let's refresh this one. So we are unable to do this by using this application. So let's see what is the variable, and the variable is also not coming here. Okay. So what, let's delete this if condition and add this close. Copy this close, and paste here. So see, let's see if it is working or not. Actually, I'm using community versions. There's a lot of issues coming. So that is the reason I'm not able to add all the things, and I'm not able to like browse everything, right? So if you have the licensed version, then you can do anything with your bot. Like you will not get this kind of error. There's a rare chances to get this error on your screen. So see, so in our case, like bot will also close the Excel file once you get the like once you get the error. So it will go into the cat block, and then also it will close the Excel file, because that close command we have written inside the finally block. So as I told you, finally block will execute always in the case whether it is fail or whether it is pass. Let me see why it not closed. Okay, again we got the error. There's a error at line number 9, and this error is happened inside the finally block. See, it happened inside the finally block. So if anything inside the finally block, and you can see that like this pop-up we got on the screen. Why? Because we have not handled this line of code inside the finally block, right? It is not inside the try block. So that is the reason it displayed that error message on your screen, and we clicked manually to close that pop-up message. So let's see how we can let's see why it not close this Excel file. What was that error message? Good point. Okay. Let me check why it's not closed. So to close the file, to overcome those things, like what code we are going to add, like if you want to clean the like our desktops, right? If this file is open, so that also you can add inside the file, like validation. As I told you, the validation you can add, like if this file is open, then you can close this file, right? So and also you can clean your desktop, like how you can do that. Suppose in your task you are using the Excel file, Excel packet, Excel things you are using. So how you can close that one? So in the application, the Excel side, you can use the open program file. In the open program file, just kill that exe of that Excel file at the end of your bot execution. So just for that, you use kill, and here you can in parameter you can pass fm, and then you can pass the exe name of that. Suppose if your bot is using Excel, so exe of that Excel you can use. Okay, so what will be the exe of that Excel file? So Excel file is .exe. Okay, you can use this parameter here, and what it will do, it will clean in the finally block. It will clean your desktop. If suppose Excel, like suppose 4 or 5 Excel is open on your machine, then what it will do, it will close all Excel files by using this one. So and it's like this is the clean your desktop in the case of when your bot execution is completed. So suppose if you only want to close this Excel, like this Excel file, so what you need to do here, you need to add a if condition validation you need to add, and there you need to check if this window is open. If this window is open, then you can add a next command, close this window. I hope you liked this video. Like now you're able to understand how we can use the try and catch and finally block right? And how in the case of error, how you can handle this one, like in the case of error, like what you can do that, like we have several things we can do in the case of error. Suppose if you want to send the error notification to the user, then also you can do that. And this inside the to address, you can pass a multiple email id. Okay, and in the case of error, like you can also maintain a log, like in your system, you can add the log data, like in which file, at what time, at what line number it got filled, and what is the error description, right? So this also you can do. And second thing is, like if you want to run any another task in the case of failure, right? So that also you can do, like inside the cache block, you can call another task. So for that, you can in the task package, you can see, you can call the another task also. See, you just choose that file name, that you just browse that one and just call another task. So that is also possible. So let's end this session here. Okay, I hope you like the video. Thanks for your support.